Hello and welcome to Florida Grande Motorcoach Resort. I'm Katie Fields, your resort and second home property specialist. Here at Florida Grande, we have properties available with Grande Suites already in place, but not everyone wants or needs that. Some owners love the idea of building from the ground up. Others prefer the flexibility of buying a vacant lot now and waiting until later to add a Grande Suite. And of course, some buyers simply don't have the need for one at all. That's what makes our vacant lots such a great option. They give you the freedom to create your ideal space, all within Florida's friendliest motorcoach resort, where we truly love welcoming new guests and new neighbors. This is Lot 305. Lot 305 is a west-facing pull-in property in the original section of the resort. It is 5,076 square feet, and at time of filming, it's one of only 2 vacant lots in the original section. This is close to the clubhouse. It's beautiful. Now, this is the second lot that is for sale in the original section that's vacant without a building on it. This is Lot 336. Lot 336 is also a west-facing pull-in property. If you want a Grande Suite, it would go right here. And that pad is 26 feet wide and 76 feet long. Every lot here offers its own unique charm. Let's take a look at what this one has to offer. This is Lot 202 in Florida Grande's expansion in Phase 2. This is a north-facing back-end property. And over to the left, you can see that would be the space if you wanted to build a Grande Suite at any time. These boundary hedges are not as grown up as those in the original section, just because this is new. Those viburnum, it's the type of plant, those are just babies. And so they're going to be getting larger. The pad is the same as all pads here. It's 26 feet wide and 76 feet long, but this is a beautiful spot here in the resort. Florida Grande is all about creating a space that fits your lifestyle. Here's another great example. Here's 2 more properties in Phase 2 I'm going to show you that are both for sale. This is a pull-in property. Now, if you haven't seen our video on the difference between a pull-in and a back-in, I know what you're thinking. It's just how you pull in, or it's just, if it's easier to get out if you back in. There's really a lot more to it than that, especially if you want to build a Grande Suite. The orientation of the Grande Suite changes if it's a pull-in or a back-in. So I recommend you watch that video. But here we are. This is Lot 478. Right now it's for sale. There's a pavers down the pedestal side. Then you have this seating wall that's been built that's just fantastic. And if you see the little black squares, those are lights. So it's uplit at night. It's beautiful. The patio has already been built. Again, this is a north-facing pull-in, so this would be your windshield view. Generally, the ponds fill up. If you wanted a Grande Suite at some juncture, the Grande Suite would go right here. Those pavers don't need to be pulled up. That's the patio. The building would go right here. Across the street, you're going to have a back-in north-facing property that's for sale. This is Lot 206, 26 feet wide, 76 feet long for the pad. All the pads are going to be the same size, regardless of the size of the property, regardless of its orientation, 26 feet wide, 76 feet long. You have these pavers along the pedestal side here, all the way to these boundary hedges. And why does that matter? I make a big deal of all these pavers, right? Well, if you're at the pedestal and it's pouring down rain, it's nice that you're not getting your feet dirty. Another great advantage is there's even a little more parking space, a little more living space. You have that right there. Another huge advantage would be that this is where the pavers are right now. As it comes, it's grass there. people put the pavers down and the grass cutters, and our grass cutters are fantastic. I cannot give them enough credit, but they're not now between your coach and your boundary hedges. And so that way they do this truly a great job. However, you never know when a rock might come up or something like that. So it's nice to be able to have these pavers here. And then this is just extra pavers for living space right here. But it's nice to have those pavers along the pedestal side so that way the grass cutters, just aren't close to your coach. Or no one is close to your coach. If you wanted a Grande Suite, there's space for it right here. This is where that Grande Suite would go. So across the street, pull in lot 478. This is a back in, lot 206. As you can see, each lot is more than just land. It's the start of becoming part of a welcoming community. Let's head over to the next lot and keep exploring your options here at Florida Grande. This is now lot 200 in phase 2. It is a 6,095 square foot property. Yes, you heard me right, 6,095 square feet. It's certainly oversized. It's a north facing back in, and look at those beautiful trees behind it. This is a stunner of a property. Thank you for joining me on this tour of available vacant lots here at Florida Grande. Whether you're ready for a Grande Suite now, want to build later, or simply prefer the open space of a vacant lot, there's a perfect spot waiting for you here. This isn't just about finding a property though. It's about becoming part of Florida's friendliest motorcoach resort, where we love welcoming new guests and neighbors. For detailed video walkthroughs of each property, visit FloridaGrandeProperties.com. You can also explore more about the resort on our YouTube channel right here. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss future updates. And if you're curious about experiencing Florida Grande for yourself, reach out. I'd love to help you find your place here.